There's a lot of people here, but not a lot of people. They're so polite that you can't really tell. But I'll just show. I think I missed the speeches. Bizarre. I was coming for Westminster Abbey, so we might still do that. But let me just show you. And these Antifa or any like of the great unwashed before you start commenting. But I'll tell you what it's about in a minute. I don't know if you can see all the motorbikes everywhere. Well, I'm guessing you can. Because you got right on cue. Oh, mate, you couldn't make it up. I know. So anyway, oh, what a joke. So this protest is over. The British government prosecuting its own military personnel for basically crimes. What's happening, John? Listen, I'll see you later. God bless. Sorry, I was just bunnying for ages. I left you nutter. This is the military. Please listen. Keep up, man like H. They're being prosecuted. Not these mob, I guess. But the military being prosecuted for doing their job, basically. And that's in Northern Ireland, which you may remember had some troubles, you might want to call them. But I'm sure that guy is very happy with his bike and the engine and the exhaust, more importantly. But I like the bagpipes. I don't know if you can hear them. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you, man like H. Let's see, I just had me little bunny with the fella. So, and we weren't really talking. We talked a bit about this. It's outrageous, like being arrested and charged with murder for doing your job, like working for the Queen, which, see, there's the Houses of Parliament, by the way, for anyone who's not English. That up there behind the scaffolding is St. Stephen's Tower. They call it, the bell inside is Big Ben. Everyone just calls it Big Ben, to be fair, but you won't be telling the time on that for a little while. That's the part in the middle there is the House of Commons, and then the House of Lords is also incorporated. And then over here, so I'm on Parliament Square, by the way. I'm going to have a little jog round, but that is Westminster Abbey, not Westminster Cathedral, which is where I was going to go. But yeah, so anyway, we're still just taking a look. See, you see how different it is from that. What is that? Environmentalist. See, if I go this way, I'm going to have to start raising my voice. But those protests that are made up of, I don't know, what should we call them? Tramps? That's, I don't know, it's very different. Look, the grass is still clear. There's no like random, like toilet rolls and beer cans and all of that. So anywho, that's the other side. There's the bagpipes over there somewhere. I do see a little kid doing a jig, which is lovely. And I do like a Union Jack, as you may or may not know. So anyway, over there, that is Westminster Abbey. That is not the entrance that I've ever used for services, but it is one of the entrances. So I don't know whether you want to. I don't think there's any speeches left here. So, see, have a look at the chat. Let me just get away from these motorbikes because seriously. Anyway, so let us. I do love a veteran. It's very like such a shame. Like literally stabbed in the back by your own. Yeah, let's see what he's saying. Hang on a sec. Freedom. Oh, okay, George. What are they protesting? Oh, medical freedom. I see, like COVID, anti-COVID restrictions. Oh, I just spotted Nelson Mandela. Not the real one, obviously. That would be a bit decrepit. Oh, there's Nelson. Up there. Churchill is like, if you follow my finger, that teensy little dude over there. I should have started over there, really. But what I'm going to do is see if, let me see if the cathedral's open, because I reckon these guys, that is a stunning building. But, okay, I'm going to show you that first. I changed my mind. No, that's still me. Donut. I don't know if you can see the, like, architecture at the top and all the turretiness. Obviously, that's the technical term. Above that door, oh, come on then. Right, let's have a, no, let's not die. I don't know if you can see it. It's governmental, I imagine. Oh, thank you, Bearer of Christ. Yeah, so it's got to be governmental, but at the same time it looks very religious because I see the crucifix and the, I'm not going to say apostles, although I think I do see a couple of biblical scenes, but quite a few bishops on the side. Right, let's just go this way. Sod it. Let's not die. Not like anyone can miss me in this one. They just got to aim properly. Right, so I just want to see what it is now, this building, because I like it. Let me see what you're saying. Ah, right. So yeah, again, this is Parliament Square. So every building basically is gorgeous. But let's just, more Latin. Don't you just love a bit of Latin? I do, so I'm learning it. But let's see who these people are. Crusaders, I guess. Yeah, my English history is now pitiful. That's a cardinal, I reckon. A couple of cardinals, maybe. Some geezer. That's my estimate. Soldiers over there. A monk with a Bible. Little kid who looks like maybe a prince, page boy. King someone or other. She looks very... she's got a castle in her hand and a key. And there's just angels galore, like everywhere, cherubim. So this building is the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. So Privy Council is like it used to be the monarch's like inner circle of advisors, if that makes sense. So maybe that's what these scenes are, because the church would have been influential in advising the head of state. Anywho, so on the thingamajigs. Yeah, Tony. Right, so they're just standing. It's so weird to see them. I forgot they had feet. Okay, so there's the Lion of England, a bishop's mitre. That one's bizarre. That looks like it's... Oh, right, mate, we know you've got a motorbike. Jeez. Everyone, he has a motorbike. Anyway, that one is like a schoolgirl's hat, to be fair. Yeah, and then another... like a very big bishopy kind of hat. And then all these people up here, some miserable looking bird with a sword, and then a royal wedding, I reckon. Yeah, looks like it. Don't know who they are. If that's the princes in the tower, then no wonder they're looking nervous. Right, let me literally get out of the way now, because not only the motorbikes but the skateboarders. Because why not? Why don't they just literally climb into my ear roll? Right. Anyway, let's get across and see about the Abbey. I've got a feeling it's like charged to get in, because I only ever come for services, so it doesn't matter. Let's have a butch. Oh, I think that gate's shut anyway. Bizarro. All right, I'm going to walk round to the end. Thanks. Right. Oh, Bill, late for their dinner, everyone. Rushing around. Busy doing nothing. Tiny King, don't fight with a bot, bro. Right, let's get in. So actually, there's another smaller chapel. I don't think I've ever noticed, because I've never used that door to the Abbey. But just turn around, I'll quickly show you it. So that's the little cutesy one. The doors are also open on that one. That's the big impressive one. Goes all the way around. And the doors are over there. So let's there's a cute dog. Right, so let's have a butcher's. That is such a nice building, right? So nice. If it weren't for all the tourists everywhere, quite nice down there. Right, let's have a go. What is that? Methodist Central Hall. That is quite impressive. Let's round that mahoosive. Let's get a better thingy before the ambulance blocks the view. Go on, love. Go on. No, really. I was just, yeah. And all the traffic. Anyway, that's the Methodist Hall. Right, this is Westminster Abbey. Tickets available or on arrival. So yeah, let's find out. Is it just that entrance open? How much is admission? Oh, I can see it there. All right, thank you. I'm not so sure we will be going in Westminster Abbey. 18 quid. When I was at Southwark Cathedral the other day for... maybe we'll go to Westminster Cathedral, because that's originally where I was going to go. But the question is, my sat nav, what am I talking about? My thing that you punch in where you want to go and it tells you. Said it was an 11-minute walk, I think, from here. So let's see if someone can give me directions. Let me just show you the front of the Abbey. Let me go across to the monument thing. I'm going to flip you around. And then I'm going to go, oh, what a fibber. I just said to him, is this the only entrance? And he said, yeah. And then there's the entrance, open. Oh, fibbers. Right, so that's, I don't know, some Roman geezer with a sword. A few lions. That's pretty. I had to go in there once for some purposes. It's nice courtyard and that inside. Oh, there's a tour guide. Should I just stand there not paying and listen to his... He just literally said what I was thinking. He said, so I just stood there and didn't say anything and I got myself a free tour. Anywho, this is the front. Let's try and get it in the whole shot sort of thing. It is stunning, Noah. I got someone in my family is called Noah. Very, very... you can't see the intricacies really. Although I guess they're not going to say anything if I just go and film. But what I might do is sneak you in on one Sunday for the service, or like just wait and switch on just after the service. So, do I want to do it for the fence? Not particularly. So look at all those dudes. I mean, some of them, I've got to say, are looking kind of like non-typical. So we've got I wish I had my glasses on. Do I want to climb? Really? Okay. So we've got, what's it say? John Fisher. Don't know that geezer's name. He's foreign. One called Romero, I think. One says King. Oh. Can't be Martin Luther King. Don't be silly. Then Elizabeth. Luth. I don't know. I'm going to make it up in a minute. Otherwise, I don't know. But the point is, it's impressive. And this part, not my face, obviously. This, if I can get it through if I drop my phone, that's embarrassing. But that bit, I like that engraving. You can't see it one bit. But where that blue background and the gold cross is, it says, may God grant to the living grace, to the departed rest, to the church. What? I'm live streaming. What is it? Excuse me? Am I? Well, can I finish reading what I'm doing? I didn't see you there. But you might want to try just asking nicely. Yeah. Oh, I'll just stop here then. You did. Like as if, like for what? But what though? Excuse me. Anyway, so it says, may God grant to the living grace, to the departed rest, to the church and the world, peace and concord, and to us sinners, eternal life. And while we're at it, I'll just sort my attitude out. But the thing is, like all I've got time to do is move out of his way. Got my family here. Start acting like a decent human then in front of your child. But I digress. So there is a shop and there's free delivery when you spend £100. I wonder how much something is. Let's have a butch. Let's have a little look. Oh, it says no cameras inside. Let me have a little look then. Sort of touristy. It doesn't really look church specific, to be honest. I don't see any like in St Paul's Church or in Southwark. No, it's all London based. So, right, let's find out. Now that I'm not having a fight with that geezer anyway, let's find out where the cathedral is, and then we'll have a little mosey on down. Let me ask. Excuse me, is it quite a straightforward walk-ish to Westminster Cathedral? And could you be so kind as to tell me? I do. Sorry, yeah. Yep. Oh, I've done that walk before, yeah. On the left, and you probably can't miss it. Yeah, I'll keep checking. Thank you. I've done this walk before. I did it after the Brexit celebrations, which were in Parliament Square where we just were. So, for the purposes of following on a map, we're at Dean's Yard at the moment, which is SW1, Southwest 1. That is a beautiful building. Right, so I might have to, as soon as we get somewhere where it's not just all, I was going to show you with the front of Donut. Anyway, as soon as we see something worth really looking at that we haven't seen already, flip you around. Yeah, it's just a straight walk. That's quite fun. Okay, so it's quite a bland. Well, this guy though. Let me show you this little guy. He's quite cute. What do you reckon? I don't know. He's just hanging out of a wall. He's got one leg out. I don't know where he's climbing out of. A couple of leaves. He's been in the bushes. Can you believe it? Right. Anyway, let's get on. We'll get into this cathedral because I ain't got all day, people. I'm only joking. Right. I should have stopped with the soldiers really, but let's not die following tourists. But yeah, I had quite a long, excuse me. That sounds like I need a ciggy. Yeah, I had a long chat with one of them. Pretty despicable. I don't know the details of anything, but it seems to me it shouldn't be murder. It should be, I don't know, some work related, you know. I don't know. Dereliction of duty maybe, or I don't know. If you're ordered to kill someone, what are you going to do? Right, so this, that we're walking past this bland, so we're in Victoria Street, named after the Queen, obviously. And then, I don't recall it being a massively long walk, because we're on Victoria Street and we're going towards Victoria Station, and it's before that, so... John, is that in relation to my cigarettes? Okay, I don't make them. It's tobacco. Yeah. Okay. Let's, yeah, these are just 1970s, like horrific. Look at these. They're just, ugh. And this as well. Well, you can't really see that one. But yeah, Soviet Russia style. But they got some flowers hanging up. So that's nice. I don't know what style you'd call that. Geometric. What is this? Is what I can see. But let's come back to me and my pink coat, because it's a rarity. It's just that black one. So warm, even though it's so thin. Can't be walking about like that too much. Right, obviously I'm wasting away as it is. Lol. The aim is to show you, some culture and the inside of a cathedral. But do feel free to skedaddle if you don't find it interesting, because that's what I'd do. That's what everyone, do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't like something, you might like it, you might learn something. Me too. Colossians 2:9, excellent verse. So, sure, I was talking about that the other day. Yeah, I think I was. Is it the vain philosopher? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it might be 2:8 to 9. Yeah, I don't know, you'll have to tell me. Right, we're still on Victoria Street. It's a very long street. We've moved 24 door numbers from where we started. More motorbikes, let's just show you. And a rickshaw. Obviously. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you spend about 17 quid to go 3 metres down the road? Right. Yeah, this is one horrible looking street. Ugh. It's just like, ugh. Anyway, we're nearly out of it. Nearly out. Right, let's turn back around, because motorbikes, when you start looking at them, they start revving their, whatever that is, engine. What's that in Bill? You right, lovey? I was just in Parliament Square. There's a protest going on, some like a lot of military veterans, because some soldiers have been prosecuted from the Northern Ireland, like I don't know what you call them, incursions, I guess, or peacekeeping, and they've been charged with murder. So change, please. Not me, lovey. Change your religion. Right. Still walking, but this road runs out, so that's good, because it's on here somewhere, set back. So yeah, I think I may have been slightly tipsy when I did this walk before, and it was dark. I don't remember much of this. This is see a lot of this now, like businesses that have just closed down because of COVID. Have you lot seen what's happening in Australia, by the way? Like, they've got literally the smallest number of cases I've ever seen in my life, other than at the very beginning. Like, it's bizarre. They've got like, I don't know, 13 million or 26 million people locked down over just like a few thousand. It's outrageous. And also, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, Portugal, Lisbon, it's just come out that, I'm going to get the numbers ever so slightly wrong, but only 0.9% of the declare of 17,000 that were reported, the Lisbon, whatever it is now, that is like, that's not an accident. Like, that's pathetic. That's manipulation, like massive. And Australia, on the strength of, I don't know why there's so many old Bill here, of lockdown people, and they're declared in the first place. So it's imagine what the real numbers. Yeah, it's just a load of plod. Just all, unless it's a fancy dress party. I don't know what they're all doing at. Someone will fucking ask them to do something in a minute. Dangerous. Anyway, and just the two vans over there, and the two vans there, and the one van there, and the one van there. I think they're probably hiding from the protesters. I don't know. It's a bit weird. You don't often see it's in like places where there's money. You see them, but I haven't seen a policeman on foot other than Speaker's Corner for literally donkey's years, ages and ages. Right, so surely we're almost there. I feel like we are, because we're going to run out of road ever so slightly soon. So, it's me again. Yeah. So everyone keep your eye out, because it's apparently on my left. It's not this shop. But keep your eye out for a massive cathedral, because the woman said it's set back in. That geezer's got a wicked t-shirt on. It said, yeah, it was a Bible verse. Come to me, all you who are heavy laden. Right, the signal is just so built up, I reckon. It just literally buffered for me. Had said, what you doing, love of your life. It just wouldn't come back on. So anyway, I think just this built up area, it might like die again, but it'll be fine once I get out, because the cathedral won't be surrounded by tall buildings. I know, Dragon, sorry, lovey. Do you know what? Whoever said that, that's, oh, Lord Raven. That's the most ridiculous state of affairs. Like, in a country that's allegedly under Commonwealth, or it was, like, you can't have, we've got something similar, I guess, but I saw that LGBT protest that you had in Australia. Nothing really happened. And then an anti-lockdown protest, the same place, hundreds of arrests. I think there was a death. It's ridiculous, because you can't have it that the government has to agree with whatever you're protesting, otherwise you can't do it. Yeah, could be George. I mean, there's always going to be infiltrators in any organisation that has any sort of influence, or that can capture, late for their dinner, that can capture the imagination. So right, we're here almost. So let's, I hope we're here, because otherwise it's some very stylish flats. Let's just get over the road without dying in a horrific motorcycle accident. And let me show you what I can see. Yeah, it's all right. So this is, so the abbey that I was at, the one is 18 quid, is Anglican, Church of England. This is Roman Catholic. It's one of the only, I don't know of many Roman Catholic cathedrals, not in central London at least. It was only built, like, it's you can see it's modern-ish in its design. So it's like 19th, 20th century. But let's come around to the front. Oh gosh, looks like there's a wedding going on. Please tell me people aren't that just that smart for fun. This is, yeah, it's got to be a wedding. I don't know. So let me show you the front. It's quite snazzy looking still. Yeah. So I don't know if you can read it. It says, Domine Jesu Rex et Redemptor. So, oh, Jesus, Lord and Redeemer, per sanguine, by the blood, to something salvation, not our salvation. No, Anno Domini. Oh, our Lord Jesus, King and Redeemer, by the blood, something, our salvation. I'm guessing something positive. There's a picture of Jesus on his phone there. With, again, I'm just going to pop my phone in again. The needing the internet, that's it. Right, it's pretty poor with my camera, like my phone. And then once I get outside, I upload it because it saves you like the frustration, if you know what I mean, of it just constantly buffering and me bunnying away to myself and there's nobody there because it says, disconnected. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll film it and I'll upload it in a bit. All right, laters, bye.